Hello and welcome back to the Bull and Bear Invest channel. Today is Wednesday the 28th of April 2021 and this is our introductory presentation into ECR Minerals plc. ECR Minerals is an AIM-listed exploration and development company registered in London. The company has focused its exploration efforts in the Victorian goldfields in Australia. The Victoria goldfields have a reputation of unveiling incredible amounts of gold, and in fact is the location that has presented 6 of the 10 largest declared nuggets ever found, including the world's largest ever gold nugget called Welcome Stranger, which was found in Ballarat in 1869 and weighed a total of 68.98 kilograms. ECR Minerals is fully funded until 2023 against planned works with a working capital of £4 million and has recently announced the placing of 90,909,091 ordinary shares at a placing of 2.2 pence per share, which has the potential to raise gross proceeds of £2 million. The placing of the shares are expected to occur this week on or around the 30th of April 2021. ECR Minerals purchased a diamond drilling rig in the year 2020 with the associated tooling to allow the company to run its own exploration and drilling programs. The purchase was further strengthened with investments to secure buildings and infrastructure for a core shed and associated laboratory processing hardware and analysis equipment. The decision has given the company an advantage over its competitors by permitting oil drilling programs to be reactive within their own exploration efforts and not constrained by drill rig, crew availability or the cost of hiring external contractors. ECR Minerals are also keen to express that they can operate a 24/7 drilling availability with programs that can be extended or revised based on initial geologist feedback. In addition to this, the core shed and the laboratory facility allows for the safe storage of drill cores and the processing of cores for quick analysis. ECR Minerals' wholly owned Australian subsidiary, Mercator Gold Australia Pty Limited, has assembled a portfolio of exploration grounds in the Victoria goldfields, with granted and application licences totalling 1,175 square kilometres. These licences have been strategically identified based on the locations, historical data and desirable geological systems that are known to harbour gold. This is broken down into 3 primary projects: the Baillieston project, the Creswick project and the Tambo project. The Baillieston Gold Project is at the epicentre of the current gold exploration boom in Victoria, being located close to the highly successful Fosterville mine owned by Kirkland Lake Gold. This point is underlined by the arrival of a subsidiary of Newmont Mining in the district with an application for ground immediately north of the Black Cat prospect. ECR Minerals have utilised their recently purchased drill rig to undertake diamond drilling at this project, with initial drill results announced last week. The Baillieston Gold Project includes HR3, HR4, Black Cat and Blue, Red and Yellow Moon prospects. The HR3 prospect contains the historic Byron mine, which produced 4,416 ounces of gold from 8,698 tonnes mined at an implied grade of 15.5 grams per tonne gold. ECR Minerals conducted 151 surface rock chip samples in 2018, with 51 of these samples returning gold grades between 0.5 and 67.4 grams per tonne gold. There is a gap in the historical workings in the HR3 area for approximately 800 metres to Cherry Tree to the south and approximately 400 metres to the tenement boundary to the north, and there is potential that in these zones lies undiscovered mineralisation, particularly at depth. The Cherry Tree prospect lies on the Baillieston Trend within the Historic Reserve 4 and is located 1.5 kilometres south of HR3. The workings at Cherry Tree continue south to Cherry Tree South workings. Cherry Tree and Cherry Tree South are separated by an alluvial gully. Some 30 large and numerous small shafts were sunk by the historic miners at Cherry Tree. The main zone of workings at Cherry Tree is surrounded by an alluvial cover, and there may be some scope for shallow extensions under this cover. The Cherry Tree workings mostly lie on the westerly limb of the north-south elongate anticlinal dome. The results show numerous zones of anomalisms, mostly close to the historic workings. The anomalism increases towards the top of the dome and towards the northwest. The increasing anomalism toward the northwest is lost under cover, indicating there may be some potential for remnant mineralization at shallow depths. An arsenic anomalous zone up to 40 meters wide and more than 200 meters long was identified at Blue Moon, and previous work showed anomalies over a further 150 meters to the west. Assay results from the 2019 reverse circulation holes have returned both high-grade intervals and significant widths of anomalous gold grades, including 2 meters at 17.87 grams per ton gold from 57 meters downhole, within a zone of 15 meters at 3.81 gram per ton gold from 51 meters, and 3 meters at 3.88 gram per ton gold from 170 meters downhole, within a zone of 11 meters at 2.42 gram per ton gold from 169 meters. These results indicate that a high-grade zone exists within the target sandstone host. Similar characteristics have also been identified in the adjacent prospects, which contain the Yellow and Red Moon prospects. Black Cat is among the numerous high-priority targets identified in the Bailiston project area by the Geophysical Interpretation and Targeting Study completed by Mercator Gold Australia in late 2017. This is located immediately south of the territory where a license was applied for in late 2018 by a subsidiary, Newmont Mining. Successful reconnaissance rotary air blast drilling by the company targeted numerous quartz reefs at Black Cat with a total of 18 shallow holes for 485 meters of drilling. The Creswick Gold Project is considered highly prospective for gold mineralization hosted within the Dimmocks Main Shale, which extends over a 15-kilometer trend from the mining centre of Ballarat to the south, approximately 7 kilometres of which is covered by Mercator's Gold Australia's licence footprint. In 2019, ECR Minerals conducted a drilling campaign which returned results between 0.6 gram per tonne gold and 44.63 gram per tonne gold. ECR then performed a whole-of-bag test program which allowed the highest grade to be upgraded to 80.97 gram per tonne gold, and during this process a collection of substantive gold nuggets were discovered. The Creswick project is receiving significant interest from several mining groups to work alongside ECR Minerals via an earn-in contract or joint venture. COVID-19 restrictions within the area have prevented the interested parties from conducting site visits, but as these restrictions have since been lifted, due diligence has been recommenced and negotiations are ongoing. The Tambo Gold Project is formed of 2 licenses in eastern Victoria and is prospective for orogenic reef gold and additionally for intrusion-related gold and base metal systems. The application covers portions of the historic Swifts Creek, Omeo and Haunted Stream goldfields that have recorded historical gold production of 205,000 and 25,000 ounces respectively. ECR holds a net smelter return royalty of up to 2% to a maximum of $2.7 million in respect of future production from the SLM Gold Project in La Rioja province in Argentina. The project area is located approximately 800 kilometers northwest of Buenos Aires and 450 kilometers northeast of Santiago in Chile. It contains numerous mesothermal quartz vein hosted gold prospects, some of which have historically been mined on a small scale. The SLM project is owned by ECR's former Argentine subsidiary Oka Mining, which has been acquired by Hanac Argentina, a Chinese-owned company engaged in lithium, base and precious metals exploration in northwest Argentina with highly experienced management teams. ECR Minerals has earned a 25% interest in the Danglay epithermal gold project, an advanced exploration project located in the prolific gold and copper mining district in the north of the Philippines. Under the agreement, the estimation of this mineral resource and the making of expenditures exceeding $500,000 in connection with the Danglay project entitles ECR Minerals to a 25% interest in Cordillera Tiger. Both conditions have been satisfied, but the relevant shareholding is yet to be issued. The lawsuit challenged the intended issuance of shares in Cordillera Tiger to ECR Minerals by seeking to invalidate the Cordillera Tiger board meeting which took place on the 31st of March 2017, and at which the Cordillera Tiger board of directors authorised the issuance of the 25% shareholding in Cordillera Tiger to ECR Minerals. The plaintiff, Mr. Patrick Barry, was the director of Cordillera Tiger at the time the suit was initiated. It is understood to have been filed to obstruct Cordillera Tiger's performance of its contractual obligations and deprive ECR Minerals of its rightful shareholding. A decision in respect of the suit was issued by court in June 2020, which invalidated the 31st of March 2017 Cordillera Tiger board meeting. However, the issuance of ECR Minerals' 25% shareholding in Cordillera Tiger was ratified at the June 2017 shareholder and board meetings, and therefore the court's decision does not affect ECR's entitlement to its interest in Cordillera Tiger. No meeting post-June 2017 has been successfully challenged. The company therefore continues to expect the issuance of its 25% interest in Cordillera Tiger will proceed in due course. Following a news release from a Canadian company called Tiger International Resources Incorporated, ECR's understanding of the facts is that neither Tiger International nor Mr. Patrick Barry, who is Tiger International's president, control Cordillera Tiger or have any legal means of doing so. Therefore, ECR Minerals expect that the efforts to prevent the issuance of ECR's 25% interest in Cordillera Tiger will ultimately fail. The Dangley project remains attractive from a technical standpoint, but due to the high level of political and regulatory risk affecting the Philippine mining sector, only limited efforts by ECR to enforce its rights in respect of Cordillera Tiger have to date been considered commercially justifiable.
Subscribe to the Bull and Bear Invest channel today and stay informed with weekly watchlist reviews, in-depth research and understanding the stock market videos, with more content being uploaded each week.